It is December 23rd, 2019. I'm here with Ethan Chandler. It's a Fitchburg High, Leominster High basketball game. What are the thoughts today?
Yep, it's going to be a good one. We've got two just historic rivalries, Leominster Blue Devils and the Fitchburg Red Raiders. Fitchburg Red Raiders off to a rough start, 0-2, two tough losses, but you can see that chemistry is really trying to get there considering they only have 2 or 3 returning varsity players. Leominster has their big man, but I don't see them using them tonight. They're more of a perimeter shooting sort of team, and Leominster did just face Narragansett, and let's just see what happens in the game.
I agree, but there would be no better way and no sweeter a victory to get your first win against rivalry Leominster. I think that would be a sweet win, and at the end of the day, it's no better thing than beating Leominster as a Red Raider.
Yeah, number one, we've got 2 big shooters on this team, Stevie Diaz and Jaden Perez. They've both been electric from the 3. Jaden has already 20 points. Stevie's got 25. They've been really hitting them from the 3s. I think if we can just hit those pick and rolls and just be more of a team today, it's gonna be very electric. It's gonna be loud, but we'll see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens, and I think that's gonna be all for the opening night. And
yep, and I will see you.
Go Red.
Let's go.
All right, and thank you, Frank, for the starting lineup as we're going to our 3rd game of the season, the Red Raiders versus the Leominster Blue Devils, and I'm here with Jack Callahan. Jack, how do you feel going to this game?
Well, last game against Worcester South was a tough one, a lot of turnovers. That full court press of Worcester South was a tough one, but they were such a physical team, so I expect a better game full court for the Fitchburg Red Raiders this time around.
Yes, and let's hope that the Red Raiders can wash those 2 losses away, because this might be their toughest game of the season. And it's the most hyped game of the season. Even I can feel the mood in this crowd.
Yes, a lot of energy in this crowd tonight. Both sides very excited for this one.
And as you were mentioning earlier, turnovers were killing this team last game. And it wasn't only that, it was also all the offensive rebounds that the opposing team was getting.
Yeah, it was not only the turnovers, though. It was the shooting percentage of Fitchburg, which they shot 25% last game from the field. Hopefully they can get their defense rolling in this one.
We'll go up.
Nice defensive play
there by Julio. And a foul has been called.
One player to look for in this one, in my eyes, is Jeremiah Paulino, former Fitchburg Red Raider player. He played last year for Leominster, came in here. A lot of people were looking forward to a big game from him, but he stayed conservative, and I think he's going to do the same in this one.
And also, we have a freshman starting on Leominster, Justin Dada Jr., and there's been a lot of hype around him and how he's going to do. As Jeremiah Paulino airballs and the crowd already getting into it.
Not as conservative as I just said. Maybe I spoke too soon, but
way too early. Montgomery Graham's bringing up the ball. Moving around, passes it over to Julio. Inside to Justin. Stevie now has it, dribbling around the ball. Gives it back to Montgomery. Into the middle again to Justin. Justin makes a move. Fadeaway jump shot. And it's off. Offensive rebound by Montgomery. And a travel call. The crowd does not like that call.
It's a tough call. Got to stay biased, though.
Could have gone either way.
Jeremiah limping down the court. Wonder what just happened to him.
Great move there by Trayvon as the freshman shoots the three. And that's a tray ball. As I was just talking about him, only a freshman. He gets Leominster's first points with the three. That's a turnover for the Raiders already.
Can't start that early. You got to get out to a hot start.
Let's hope McCall was able to talk to them about that so they don't end up the same results as the last two games. Inside pass,
nice.
And the Raiders get a steal. Julio now has it, bringing it up.
Push.
Great pass into Justin. Inside pass, Kenny goes up. It's just off. Trayvon with the rebound.
Nice
pass it up court to Jeremiah. He gets played off the backboard. What a block. But Jeremiah gets it right back inside and a foul.
Good block by Julio there on the fast break. Way to get back.
The crowd loved that block.
This Fitchburg crowd still standing, same as the Leominster crowd.
And it's going to be like this the whole game. Loud crowd. As you can hear their chants already. Jeremiah has it, gives it to Justin. Into the corner to Trayvon, takes the jump shot, and it's in. Score is now 5-0. Blue Devils are leading. Great shooting so far.
Stevie's got to take control of the game right now. He's got to be the field general of the floor.
And as Stevie gets, he shoots the three. And it's off. Well, offensive rebound. He takes it in. And an easy lay. Steven gets the Raiders their first point. The score is now 2-5. Great hustle by Montgomery as he deflects it out.
Good hustle by Fitchburg so far in this one.
As you were mentioning, Stevie takes control of the ball very well. He's patient when he needs to as he gets them their first points. Inside pass to Jeremiah. And an and one has been called.
Strong move.
He gave him a little stare there. Great basket.
That's what he's known for, his inside game, and he's a great player.
The score is now 7-2. Crowd trying to distract him on this free throw. See if he can make the basket count, and he makes it.
Beats the game one.
8-2 as Julio has it. Trying to break the press. Oh, great take. Oh, but it's just out. Trayvon leading the fast break.
Nice
Some
move.
dribble moves. No call there. A lot of contact. And a foul call. It's getting a little intense there.
It's the second time I've seen 11 get grabbed. I don't know what that's all about, but
I don't know, but now seems to be getting an intense game. The subs being made. Daniel Edmonds checks into the game for Kenny Marte. Let's hope McCall can get their team to control themselves. We don't want a brawl starting here. Brian Perez and Trayvon goes up.
nice play.
Contact with no call again. Montgomery now has it. Crossover move. Dribbles back out, trying to call for a play. Stevie has it. Pump fake. Inside pass, but it's a turnover. That's the third one already.
Bad pass into traffic. You can't be doing that if you're Stevie.
Miscommunication already. As Trey goes up again. Oh,
That's
wow.
a tough shot.
Very smothered shot, but it still goes in. As Jeremiah is behind, Montgomery has it. Score is now 10-2. Blue Devils are leading.
Gotta get something going.
He has it, makes a move. Daniel Evans has it, he shoots a three. And it's off.
Nice
Great rebound
rebound
by Justin. Goes back up, and that's off.
Nice rebound again.
by Daniel Edmonds. Kicks it out to the three. He takes it in. Great move, but it's off. Another offensive rebound. Wow.
Nice steal.
But they get a turnover. That's their fourth one. Great move. And it's in. What a move by Jeremiah Paulinos. He's feeling it right now. And the Raiders with a desperate turnover. Raiders call a timeout. The score is 12-2. Raiders are trailing as the Leominster crowd is going crazy with that move that Jeremiah has done. What a great move. Looks like what you've been saying has been going true by this young man, Jeremiah.
Well, he's not as conservative as he was last year. I definitely didn't think he was going to come out in this game and be so aggressive, but he's done so.
Let's see if when the Raiders come out of this timeout, they can do something about this, because they've already started off the game with 4 turnovers. They're at least rebounding a lot better than the last games.
I would like to see McCall, get his team to move the ball around more, find some open shots. Leominster's playing some great defense right now. You got to find somebody open.
As we're out of the timeout, Stevie will be inbounding it. Let's see if McCall was able to tell his team something as they're losing 12-2.
Jaden Perez and George Gayton in the game.
Passes it back out to Stevie. Stevie makes a move, gets it past half court to Montgomery. Montgomery now calling for a play. Gives it over to Stevie. Stevie dribbling. Gives it to George. George pump fakes. Right back to Stevie. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. What a move! Corner to Daniel.
Gotta hit that.
Oh, wow. Made a great move, but Daniel was not able to finish it. As a freshman, Justin Dada now has it, gives it over to Jeremiah. Crossover, shoots it. Oh, and it's just off. Great moves on both sides, but none of them able to finish. George now has it, passes down court to Jaden. Takes a step back jump shot, and it's off.
Top shot.
Great defense being played.
That's a trip.
And a foul called.
I would like to see Jaden Perez get some more touches in this game. He didn't get a lot of touches last game. He sat the bench a lot, but he's a good player, and I think he deserves some more minutes.
He's a great shooter as well. They should set him up for some more shooting opportunities. As Trayvon's bringing up the ball. Still 12-2 in this game, and there's 2 minutes remaining. Great
Good
defense
D.
there, and a steal by Daniel. George now has it, gives it to Montgomery. Trying to take it in. He loses it. Leominster ball.
He had Daniel in the corner. I don't know why he didn't pass to him. Got to keep your head up in those situations.
Crowd did not like that call as Michael Rodriguez checks in the game.
Michael Rodriguez, also a former Red Raider. His second year playing on the Blue Devil side.
Nico also checked in. Brian takes the 3, and it's off. Rebound by George. Wow, the Raiders are rebounding way better than the last 2 games. Montgomery takes it in.
Tough take. It's a foul, though.
That's a contact, no call. More contact. The crowd does not like the no contact call. As Leominster turns it over. It's been a very intense game. Substitution being made.
Julio coming back in.
Julio checks in for Montgomery.
McCall looking for some size in this lineup. Jaden, a bigger player, also Julio, a bigger player, so.
They've been rebounding well, even though. Jaden takes the 3. Air ball. Short.
Gotta get back now.
Nico has it, makes a quick move. Foul.
Fitchburg playing too physical right now. Too many foul calls.
They foul as Trayvon checks back into the game. As you said, very intense and physical. Not so much until the Blue Devils get right into the bonus. As they get a steal. Great defense by Daniel Edmonds. Already has 2 steals. Great double move. Jaden has it.
Gotta go to work.
Takes the 3. And it's off. So jump ball. Leominster ball.
Despite the lead for Leominster being 12-2, the Raiders are playing some great defense.
Yeah, it's been 12-2 for a while now, as there's a minute remaining in this game.
Got to get the offense going. It's easier said than done, but got to find a way to get the ball in the basket.
Trayvon's bringing it up, gives it over to Michael. And another foul called. That's their 5th one already. McCall trying to get his team set. And Michael will be shooting free throws. As there's a minute left in the game and the score is still 12-2. And Michael makes the first one. Blue Devils now winning 13-2. As Gabriel Rivera checks in for the first time. And Kenny Marte checks right back into the game. And Michael will be shooting his second free throw. And he makes them both. Score is now 14-2. The Blue Devils are winning. George has it. Corner to Jaden. He shoots another one.
Nice.
And that's a tray ball.
Lids off the basket now.
5-14. Scores now 5-14 with that shot by Jaden. Leominster comes
Good
back.
defense. Oh.
And a travel. Glasses come off. Trayvon wants a call. But instead it's a turnover for the Blue Devils. He's been asking for some calls for a minute now.
Doesn't really matter, but
As Julio's bringing it up. Makes a quick move.
Nice move.
And then that's an easy lay.
There you go. Gotta play D now.
As the Raiders are now losing 7-14. And it's still Blue Devil ball.
That seemed to be off Michael. I don't know about that call.
Justin Dada checks back into the game for defense chance from the Red Raider crowd. That's it over to Trayvon and makes a move, jump shot. And it's off, great rebound by Jaden. Passes it up court. Great move by Gabriel, but he misses it.
get back, get back.
Mac Rodriguez has it in the corner, gives it up to Jeremiah, takes it in.
The defense. Get it up,
That's
get
a
it up.
turnover for the Devils. As 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Great inside pass. And George hits the easy 2 points. 2 seconds left. Great defense by the Raiders.
Good end to the quarter right there.
As the crowd getting into this game, they are feeling as the Raiders are now only trailing by 5. Score is 14-9.
Gotta keep it going.
All right, and we are now in the second quarter. The score is 9-14. Blue Devils are winning. And Jack, how do you feel about the first quarter for the Red Raiders?
It's a slow start, but they got back into their groove. They found some shots, and they played some very good defense. So it was nice to see them get back into this one.
All right, let's see if they can get this lead in the second quarter as Julio takes it in.
Nice.
And 2 easy points for the senior, Julio Torres, as the score is now 14-11. And a travel called. That's a turnover for the Blue Devils. And it's on Jeremiah Julio.
This is a less physical team than Worcester South. You got to find a way to get it into the paint, get some easy layups.
Score is 14-11. They're making a short comeback. Gabriel Rivera now has the ball. It's a crossover move. Gives it over.
Post him, 11.
He shoots the 3. And it's
Tough.
oh, great
Good board.
rebound by Kenny. He has it. Trying to put it on the ground. Great hustle
Good
by
hustle.
Kenny. Inside pass. Gabriel has it. Takes it in.
Count that.
Foul call, but the basket does not count. It's on the floor. Score is still 14-11. Red Raider crowd now getting into it as they're making a short comeback here, little by little. Julio has it.
Julio's got to post up on 11 on Leominster. It's too small for Julio.
Julio's had the last 5 points for this team. Gabriel has it. Pump fakes. Makes a move. Strong move.
Tough shot.
Gabriel hits. The score 13-14. Red Raider crowd into this. Justin Dada takes it in. And what a move by the freshman. Justin Dada, the youngest player. And a putback, and it's off.
Good
Great
rebound
by Julio. Score is 13-16. Inside pass. Back to Gabriel. And
gotta
it's
finish.
off. Great putback by George. What a putback by George. As he slips in. Blue Devils now have it. And easy response from the Blue Devils by Jeremiah. Score is 15-18. It's been a back-to-back game so far in the second quarter. Starting to like this game a little bit, Jack.
Yeah, me too.
A good game to watch.
Oh, gotta hit him there.
Miscommunication there. Whatever McCall told them, it's been working very well because this is a whole new, different Red Raider team right now that we're watching.
Let's not speak too soon, though.
Great move there. It's an offensive
Gotta
rebound.
get that.
Great hustle and a jump ball.
The hustle has been amazing for the Red Raiders so far.
As there's
Both sides, really.
6 minutes remaining. The score is 15-18. Like I said earlier, it's been a back and forth game. Takes the jump shot and it's off. Same
team.
And it went off of Trayvon, so it's still Red Raider ball. As Montgomery checks into the game, Gabriel's bringing it up. Montgomery now has it. They're calling for a play. And that's a turnover by Montgomery Graham. Freshman has it. Justin Dada, he goes up.
He's got a nice
another
touch.
bucket.
It's a good freshman right there. I don't know if he's a freshman, honestly.
Yeah, freshman Justin Dada.
Julio's got to go to work. That kid's too small.
Justin playing great defense. This young man has a lot of potential. I think it was a great pickup for the Blue Devils to put him on the Varsity team.
That was 2 steps. I don't know about that call.
It's a turnover and the crowd does not like it. The score is 20-5. The Blue Devils are winning and there's 5 minutes remaining in this quarter. Jeremiah makes a move, takes it in.
Too good.
And the lay. Jeremiah got hyped up after that play. 22-15, Blue Devils are winning as he's playing intense defense. Montgomery calling for a play. Takes it in. And it's just off. The crowd wants a foul call.
Good steal.
Great defense there. Stevie takes it in. Julio takes a three, and that's a tray ball. Julio's been getting these last few buckets for the Red Raiders. You think he should be getting the ball more since he's the hot hand right now?
Got a rebound.
Rebound by Trayvon. He goes up.
Box out. Got a box out.
Jeremiah gets the offensive rebound. Trayvon makes a move. Bounce pass inside. And a foul called. Scores 18-22. Blue Devils are winning.
This game living up to the hype so far.
Julio's the hot hand right now for the Raiders. You think he should be getting the ball more?
Oh, yes. The way that Julio's been playing so far has been fantastic. He has 11 for the Blue Devils on him. He's got to get inside. He's got to body him.
As the Blue Devils make their first free throw, the score is now 23-18. As I was saying earlier, this is a whole different Blue Devils team. At this point, they would have been down by almost 20 already. They're playing way more intense. Great coaching so far by McCall. Stevie now has it. Pass it over to Gabriel. And Julio has it. Raiders moving the ball around. Kick it over to Julio, takes another three. That one's just off.
Julio's on the perimeter too much. He's got to get inside. McCall's got to figure that out.
And over the back call on Kenny Marte. And Justin Comasan checks back into the game for Kenny. And I believe the Blue Devils are in the bonus. So Brian Perez will be taking 2 free throws for Leominster.
Not an ideal situation with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to be in the bonus. It's a tough situation for the Red Raiders.
So Brian takes his first free throw. He misses it.
Got to get the rebound.
Dada gets the rebound. Makes a move, passes back out. And a steal by Montgomery.
That was a bad
All
pass.
the way down court.
Monty's got to finish these layups.
Justin passes it up court to Trayvon. Lays it. What a lay by Trayvon. Julio takes it in. And it's just off.
They got to finish these layups. They're not going to get back into the game with missed layups.
Raiders trailing by 7, 18-25. Great move by Jeremiah, passes it in.
Good passing.
That's another easy bucket for the Blue Devils.
That's the kind of ball movement Fitchburg has to have. They don't have it right now.
They're winning 27-18.
I'll be limping after that one.
And the basket counts. An and one for Gabriel Rivera. The score is 20-27. 2:32 remaining in this quarter. Let's see if Gabriel can make the free throw to make this foul count. Leominster trying to distract the shooter. And it's off. Trayvon's bringing it up. Makes a move, inside pass, jump shot.
Rebound.
In and out, great rebound by Montgomery. Stevens leading fast break. Daniel takes it in. Foul called.
Keep doing that. Keep getting to the line. Easy buckets.
They're playing great fast break game as Daniel will be going to the free throw line. 20-27. Blue Devils are winning. See if Daniel can make both of these free throws. And he misses the first one as George checks into the game for Gabriel Rivera. See if Daniel makes the second free throw. He shoots it, and he misses both. Leominster comes down with the ball. Bounce pass to Justin. Another bounce pass to Nico.
Good pass.
Great
Got to finish,
defense
though.
there.
Great finish by Trey.
Circus shot by Trey as the ball wasn't even in his hands, and somehow he managed to get it up. An and one by Trayvon. 29-20. 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. And let's see if Trayvon can make his free throw. They'll be shooting, and Fishburne trying to make him miss this free throw as he shoots. And it's short.
Got to get that rebound, Justin.
And it's still Red Raider ball. And a foul call on Justin Dada. And Steve will be inbounding the ball. 2 minutes remaining. Score is still 20-29. Montgomery now has it. Makes a move. Gives it over to Stevie. Calling there for a screen. Uses it. Pass the corner to George. He takes a three. And that's an air ball. Just short. Trayvon now has it.
Gotta get back.
Nice
hustle.
That was a great look. That was a great look. We're not able to get it. Jaden Perez checks into the game for Justin Kusana. And Jeremiah has the ball, gives it over to Justin. Makes a move and passes it. Nico has it. Jeremiah calling for a play. And a travel called. Looks like Jeremiah was looking for a foul call, but instead turns it over. Stevie now has it.
Bad move, no need.
Jeremiah now scores. Jaden has it.
Come on, Jay.
Jaden able to get it back. He has it. Inside pass to Daniel, and he scores. Scores now 22-31. 40 seconds remaining in this quarter. Great defense there by Stevie. Great hustle. I'm not able to see the call. A timeout called. Great hustle here by both teams. Scores 22-31 and there's 36 seconds left. Timeout as there's 37 seconds left in this game. Scores 31-22.
Gotta get something going in these final seconds.
The Blue Devils are winning. As George falls down, but Daniel is able to recover it. Foul call. Doesn't go in.
He's gotta hit these.
Doesn't look like it'll be shooting though. It looks like it's on the floor.
Oh. Well, all right then.
George has it. 20 seconds left on the clock. Referee makes a move, takes it in. Foul called. Basket does not go in.
Is this one gonna be out of bounds too? Shooting foul.
Yeah, I think this one will be shooting. Refs discussing. Refs are discussing the call, so let's not speak too soon. What will the call be? It will be a shooting foul. As Brian Perez checks back into the game. Oh no!
Oh, it's an out of bounds play again.
It was on the floor once again. Great move by Montgomery, takes it in again and does not hit.
That's tough.
4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And a buzzer beater. Lemons were able to get it before the buzzer. Scores 33-22. Blue Devils are winning. And we'll be right back after halftime.
All right, we're here at halftime with Antonio Allen, and pretty good half of the Pittsburgh Red Raiders. It's 33-22. I think being down by 11 is not a bad place to be in. We have some really good stats. We've got Julio with 3 rebounds and 7 points. He's really been a big part of this game. 7 points, 3 rebounds. I don't think you could ask for anything else. And then 2 other people that are big in this game is Daniel and George. Daniel, I mean, at 6 foot is getting boards over these 6'4", 6'5" kids. Like, you couldn't ask for a better first half than these kids have played. Leominster's a good team. They're good, they're solid, they're all around. Just they have a lot of assets, and I think that we're playing just as good as everyone expected.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think in the first half we had our chances and we executed on some of them. And being down by 11 at half isn't a bad place to be. And I think in order to get back in this game, we're not far off. I think all we got to do is just stay in our motions, keep hitting our shots, and you know the shots will fall, but you got to keep playing consistent offense. You got to keep playing consistent defense. And I think that's what
yes, I
be.
believe that, and they're playing really good defense. They're really locking up some kids that they should be locking up. I mean, it's definitely been a good half. 11 points is that's just a run right there. That's really just an 11-0 run, and that's all it is. And I think coming into the second half, as long as they keep up the intensity and keep up with what they're doing, I think the points will start to fall, and we'll see a switch in the leads hopefully.
Yeah, I agree. You know, you got to give it to Leominster. They had their chances, and you know, Fitchburg had a few key turnovers in situations where Fitchburg was going on a run, and you know they would mess up on a pass, and you got to give it to Leominster. They delivered when they had to, but I believe Fitchburg, they can definitely come back in this game. They just got to clean up those passes, take better looks, don't force any shots, and they'll be right back in this game.
Yeah, don't force any shots. I believe that's definitely what we need to do, because right now we're shooting like 25%, so we need to just stop at the 4 shots, just swing the ball. And the one thing about Leominster is they just have such good chemistry together. You can tell these kids have been playing for 2
Yeah,
years.
for sure.
And you know that's something that comes. That's not something that you just have immediately. It's definitely something that's going to have to come. So I think in the second half we'll see what happens.
We're going to see, and right back to you.
That's it.
All right, we are starting the second half as the Raiders are trailing by 11. The score is 33-22. And Jack, what did you see in the first half for the Raiders?
It was a tough first half. They showed some signs of life, but towards the end of the second quarter, it was a tough end.
They were playing a lot better defense, and they were rebounding a lot better. So at least they're improving that on their side. As Jeremiah was bringing up the ball. It was a great half for Jeremiah from the Blue Devils, and a great half for Julio Torres on the Raiders side.
Yeah, Julio, 7 points, 4 rebounds. He's been the big man of the team, if you want to say that.
Trayvon scores the first points of the half. Score is now 35-22. Blue Devils are winning. Montgomery Graham has the ball, passes it over to Stevie. Donovan now has it. First time in the game. Shoots the jump shot, and it's in. Great jump shot by Donovan. Score is 35-24. Blue Devils winning.
I haven't seen a lot of Donovan
And
tonight.
that's great
Good
defense. Jump ball.
Haven't seen a lot of Donovan tonight. He's been a bit quiet. Hopefully he can have a good second half. He's supposed to be one of the better players on the team.
Yo, when Devin comes back,
Takes the first shot, and it's in. Justin Dada will be abundant the ball. He's had a pretty good game too. The
Wide open Brian.
Justin Dada. Brian shoots the 3, and that's a tray ball. Brian makes the 3 for the Blue Devils as Donovan's bringing it up. Score is 38-24. Stevie now has it. Gives it right over to Donovan. Donovan takes it and kicks it to the corner to Stevie. Stevie makes a move. Right over Montgomery in the middle to Justin. Justin has it. Gives it to Donovan. Donovan takes another jump shot. And it's off.
Shot.
Great rebound by Brian.
Got to get back, Donovan.
Trayvon's bringing up the ball. Great move. And that's
That was a
nice layup. What a shot by Trayvon. What a game he's had. What a shot by Trayvon, as it was a foul. Basket count, so he'd be going to the free throw line and shoot.
Long players, Trayvon. You got to find a way to limit his layups. He's going to find a way to make those with his length.
As he makes the free throw, score is now 41-24. Blue Devils are winning. Julio now has it. Makes a quick move, takes it in, and it's off. Great rebound by Justin. Passes it back out over to Donovan. Gives it to Justin. Justin fadeaway jump shot.
Tough shot.
Goes around and it's off. Great hustle by Julio. Trayvon's bringing it up. It's a quick pass. Gives it to Justin. Justin makes a move. Gives it over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah shoots the 3. And it's off.
That should be out of bounds. Got lucky there with the rebound. That should have been out of bounds, though.
Donovan takes it in. Great move.
Nice.
And one. The basket counts.
To tell Donovan's looking to take control.
Donovan checks into the game for the first time and already has 4 points. Shooting a free throw to make it 5. He's already 2 for 3. Donovan last year was not getting a lot of minutes when he played varsity, but now he's making a great difference for this team.
Got to finish the
This
free
is
throw.
the free throw. Trayvon's bringing it up. Great shot. It is just off. But foul called.
Trey really attacking in this second half so far.
And that's what he's best at. He'll be going to free throw line, he'll be taking 2 shots.
They got to close out this lead.
Shoots the first one. And it's in. Makes the first free throw. Score is now 42-26. Blue Devils are up. They'll be shooting the second free throw. And he makes them both. Substitution being made for the Blue Devils. Great game is meant for Trayvon. 43-26. Montgomery bringing up the ball.
Got to set something up.
Takes it in. Lot of contact, no
Call
call.
it a charge. I don't know about that.
Montgomery does not like that call. He felt like he should have been going to the free throw line on that shot.
Too many times in this game I've seen Fitchburg players drive in with their heads down. They got to keep their heads up when they're driving.
And Jaden Perez checks back in for Montgomery. Trayvon's bringing up the ball. It's a great move. Attacks again. Great defense and a late call there.
It's a tough call.
Very late call by the refs, but that's how it is.
Been a lot of tough calls all night.
As Brian will be inbounding the ball for the Blue Devils. Trey has it. Over to Justin. He fakes. Dribbles back out. It's been a good game for the freshmen so far. Gives it over to Trey. Inside pass. Over to Jeremiah, who takes the 3. And it's off. And an offensive rebound by Brian. Great rebound. Jeremiah takes it in and a foul. Raiders are fouling way too much. A lot of these points by the Blue Devils have been coming from free throw line shots.
It's the same problem in the first quarter. Free throws are going to lose you this game.
As Blue Devils have a chance to go up by 19. Shoots the first one. And it's off. Kenny Marte checks back into the game for Justin Comasana.
How many points does Trey have?
He has a lot, that's all I know. He's had a great inside game for the Blue Devils. Jeremiah shoots, and he makes the second one. Score is 44-26.
Got to get up the floor, get something started. Nice
Great
pass.
inside pass. And a travel called. Kenny Marte not able to control his feet on that pass. Trey goes up quick.
Bad
Wide
defense.
open in the middle as they recover from it. Great steal by Julio. Takes it all the way. Bounce pass to Stevie.
Nice finish.
Great
Good pass.
points there. Scores 28-44.
Time to get back into this one.
4 minutes remaining. Justin has it. Shoots the corner 3. What a
Great shot.
It's been a great game for the freshman. Scores 47-28.
Leominster crowd chanting he's a freshman. That's true. He doesn't play like one, though.
That was a great decision by the Blue Devils to pick him up at such early age. Kenny Murray takes the jump shot.
Nice
It's
shot.
in. Score is 30-47. Blue Devils are winning. Jeremiah makes a move. Inside pass. Great
Nice pass.
And a foul called. As you were saying earlier, these fouls are giving up way too many points for the Blue Devils.
That's 6 for the Raiders right now.
They'll be shooting his first free throw. Takes the jump shot. It's in. Substitution being made. George Gain chips in. Shooting his second free throw. And he makes it. Score is 49-30. Blue Devils are winning. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of this quarter. Great move. Gets
Nice
it
pass.
out. Julio pump fakes back to Donovan. Donovan makes a move. That's a turnover for the Raiders. Jeremiah gets the steal. And Xavier will be checking in for the first time.
One thing that's becoming too common for this Red Raider offense is they're not getting shots up. They keep pump faking and hesitating. They got to decide whether or not they want to take that shot. Pump fakes are not going to fool anybody.
And it's also not been such a good inside game for the Raiders. Teddy Murray, great move. Right-handed lay. 32-49. Blue Devils are still up. Trey makes a step back move. Bounces, and great putback by Brian. 51-32. Off of that putback by Brian Perez. Trayvon's close there to that steal. George takes the three.
I gotta hit that.
Out, but great
Nice
putback
rebound.
by Julio. Jeremiah makes a great move. Inside to freshman Justin Dadas, he scores again.
Gotta get it up the floor.
Justin Dada has had a great game so far for this team as George takes a three, and that's a Trey ball. Great shot by George. 2 minutes remaining. The score is 37-53.
Travel call.
And
There you
travel. Great defensive possession by the Raiders.
Might want to look for a three here. Cut it down to 13.
There's 2 minutes remaining. The score is 37-53. And a timeout called by Leominster. Raiders still have a chance to get into this one, but whatever they have to do to fix it, they have to do it quick.
The defense and rebounding of the Red Raiders was good in the first half. I don't know what's happened to it coming out of the locker room, but it's disappeared.
It might be the fouls that they've been giving. Too many chances at the free throw line for the Blue Devils. And those points at the free throw line have been hurting the Raiders severely.
Yeah, the fouls are lopsided in this one. 6 fouls in the third quarter for the Raiders. Only 1 foul for the Leominster Blue Devils. You got to get inside, get physical, draw contact, get to the line. That's the only way you're getting back into this game.
It's been an outside game for the Raiders. Not been getting the ball inside too much. And as we're heading out of the timeout, it will be Raider ball. Xavier has it. Trying to get past half court, and he does. Inside pass to Kenny. Over to Xavier. Makes a move. Over to the corner to George. Pump fakes.
I don't know about that
And
call.
the travel called. Crowd does not like it at all. Score is still 53-37. A minute 35 remaining. Jeremiah makes a great move.
Great move. Got to finish
Misses
that.
the lay. Tries to put it
Rebound.
back. Raiders not able to get a rebound. And it will still be Blue Devil ball.
They got to box out. Keep looking at the ball.
Great steal by Montgomery as he leads the fast break.
Finish.
He goes up and he misses it. Great rebound by Xavier. Puts it up. Score is now 39-53. And a turnover made right after by Jeremiah.
Defense has to lead the offense, though.
A minute left. Score is 39-53. Red Raider crowd hoping to get back into this one. Great defense played by Jeremiah.
Great defense by Jay.
They get it back. George takes the jump shot.
Nice.
It's in. Great shot by George Gagan. The crowd feeling it as the score is now 41-53. And great defense by Donovan.
It'll stay Leominster ball, but that was good defense by Donovan right there.
The crowd starting to feel it as the Raiders are now pumping them up.
Leominster moving it back and forth. Got to keep their hands up.
Trey has it. It's been a great game for him as he takes it in once again. That one's off.
Gotta get the rebound.
Second chance points.
Nice steal.
And a turnover by Justin as Xavier's bringing up the ball. Takes it in. And a blocking foul called. Brian Perez trying to draw the charge, but was not able to do it. 34 seconds left. The score is still 41-53, and Xavier will be taking free throws.
Those are big free throws right here.
If he makes both of these, the lead will be reduced to 10 points as Leominster trying to distract Xavier. He makes it. Let's hope he can make this one too. And he makes them both.
Gotta play defense.
Xavier really happy about those free throws. Now they just gotta get a stop. Scores 43-53. Justin makes a move.
Blow by.
Great pass.
That was a great play.
55-43. Blue Devils
Don't need to rush it here.
Donovan takes the jump shot. It's off. Great rebound by
Kenny's
Justin.
got to get that rebound.
Great rebound by Justin.
This is a bad shot by Donovan. He didn't need to rush that. He had 15 seconds. Shot clock was off. Take the final shot. Puts him in a bad position now.
Justin Dada will be taking free throws. Seems to be talking between him and Kenny.
They miss these free throws. You got to push it.
Justin misses it.
Got to push. Got to push.
Rebound by Montgomery. 5 seconds left. 3, 2. He pulls it. So close from that.
Tough end of the third quarter. Great way to battle back, though.
All right, and we're out of this timeout. The Blue Devils are winning 55-43.
Fourth quarter is the biggest quarter.
Yes, it is the last quarter. Let's see if the Raiders are able to pull this comeback.
Defense and rebounding are going to be the key to this comeback.
Crowd really wants this win. Let's see if the Raiders can pull it off. Montgomery's bringing up the ball. Pass it over to Donovan. Pass it over to George. Back to Montgomery. Makes a move, takes it in, and he lays
Great
it in.
take by Monty.
45-55. The crowd feeling it as Jeremiah's bringing up the ball.
Got to play D.
Not trying to make a move. Gets it over to Brian, who shoots a 3.
Great
And
three.
it's in. Second 3 already for Brian Perez as the score is 58-45. Let's see if Raiders can respond. Monty fakes, gives it over to George.
Got to get it inside. Draw a foul.
Gives it to Donovan. Montgomery gets it again. Deflected. Kenny gets it. Post move.
Tough shot.
The air ball gets it back and is blocked. Great defensive possession by the Blue Devils.
Call getting on Monty for not putting that one back up and passing it instead.
Score is still 58-45. Jeremiah has it. Tries to take it in, but it does not work. Kenny brings it up. Great move. Great
Tough
play. What a shot by Kenny Marte. As the score is 47-58. Freshman has it, Justin. Jeremiah shoots a deep three, and it's off.
Jeremiah's had some bad shot selection ever since the first quarter. He started off hot, but he hasn't gotten a lot of good shots up.
And Raiders not able to get the rebound. Daniel Edmonds checks back in for Montgomery Graham. Ryan shoots another three. That one's off. Xavier leads the fast break.
Great block.
And that one is swatted. I actually thought we were playing basketball. That was a volleyball spike. Donovan has the ball. Takes it in.
Bad shot.
As Brian Perez leads the fast break. And
Good steal by Daniel.
Steal by Daniel. Donovan takes it in. And a foul by Justin.
Someone's got to get hot for this Red Raider offense.
Raiders are only trailing by 11, and there's still 6 minutes left on the clock. So there's enough time for them to pull this comeback and try to get the win.
It is a winnable game for sure.
Daniel has it. Oh, he takes the three. That one's off.
Rebound.
Great rebound by Xavier. Puts it back up. That's off too. Jeremiah has it. Slows the game down a bit. Great defense by Kenny. Great hustle by the big man.
This type of defense they need to get back into this one.
Kenny is a hustle player. He's proved in the last 2 games despite their losses. Great
Good
pass by
pass.
Justin. He fades away, does not get it. Rebound by George.
They're
Passes
pushing it,
down
Donovan.
to Donovan. Donovan has it, gives it to George, who takes the corner three. And that's a tray ball.
It's a big three by George.
Score is 50-58 as the crowd now into it. Trayvon has it. Defense chance by the Red Raider crowd.
Got a D up.
Now they just need to stop. Justin Dada takes it in.
What a drive.
It's off though. Offensive rebound in, and there's another foul. Intense game as George makes a big shot. Reduces the lead to 8 as Blue Devils will be going to the free throw line.
Those are big free throws.
Shoots it. And the first one's off. Maybe taking the second one. Raider crowd now in this. He shoots it. That one's off.
I got the rebound.
Now where the fuck you
A
for?
jump ball.
Should be Fitchburg ball.
And it stays Blue Devil ball. 5 minutes left. Score is still 50-58. Justin passes it to Jeremiah, and Jeremiah gets it to Trey.
Nice drive.
Takes the jump shot. It's off. Offensive rebound. A lot of contact, no call. Great rebound by Justin. Brian takes the three. And that's another Trey ball for Brian Perez. He now has 3 3-pointers. Xavier responds and makes the three as well.
How about that for a response?
Xavier makes a 3-ball right after Brian does. Brian puts it up again. That one's off. And a foul called on the Blue Devils.
This is big.
Xavier hyped up after making that shot. Score is 61-53.
It's a big offensive possession right here. They got to score.
Donovan has it. Xavier has it. Shoots another three. That one's off.
Bad shot.
Takes it in.
I don't know about that call. That's a questionable one.
That's
He had
a
all ball.
questionable call. He barely even touched him.
The ref's got a better view than us, and even I saw that that was all ball.
Anybody could have seen that that was not a foul.
We'll see if he can hit them, though. Ball doesn't lie.
That one just rolls out. Crowd's still furious about that call. I don't know about that one. That was a big call as well.
Fitchburg's got to be careful now, though. 9 fouls, they're in the bonus.
And as Justin makes this one, score is now 62 to 53.
Donovan bringing the ball up. Let's see what he can do.
Gives it over to Daniel, who takes the three.
That's off.
That one's off. Great hustle by Kenny.
Ah.
And they say he was out of bounds.
Fitchburg's got to find better shots. Seems like they're forcing up too many threes.
And Montgomery checks back in for Kenny.
Easy twos are going to get you back in this game.
Oh no, he checks in for Daniel.
Good D, bro.
Great defense. Another three from Brian.
Wow.
And he is hot.
Wow.
Brian Perez has 4 threes already.
In this fourth quarter alone?
Yes.
Wow. Man, what a game changer that is.
All right, we're back out of this timeout called by the Raiders. Score is 65 to 53. Brian Perez is hot. He has 4 for 5 from the three.
He's been the game changer in this one.
These threes have been killing the Raiders.
Nice touch.
Great lay by Donovan DeLeon. Score is 65 to 55. Great take by
What a
Trayvon.
take.
65.
Good D.
Oh, great steal by Trayvon.
Oh.
Blocked by Donovan. The Blue Devils get it back. Score is 67 to 55.
Said he stepped out of bounds.
A turnover for the Blue Devils.
Great block by Donovan. Way to get back after that steal.
Come on, Donovan.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left is 67 to 55. Shot by Stevie.
Big
and he
shot.
hits the three. What a tray ball from Stevie Diaz. As the score is 58 to 67. No longer up by double digits. Justin Hasn't gives it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah has it.
Tough call.
And I think it was the way Jeremiah was able to sell it.
It's a foul you want back. Gives him two free shots at the line.
No, not at all.
And something seems to be happening here. Jeremiah will be taking his free throws. And as you were saying before, these free throws have been killing the Raiders. She shoots the first one, and it's off. Gabriel Rivera checks in for Stevie.
These last 2.5 minutes are crucial for the Raiders.
Stevie makes the second one, and he makes this one. Blue Devils back up by 10. Score is 68 to 58. Raiders have been hitting big shots, but they can't capitalize on the defense. Kenny has it. Trying to make a pass. Deflected.
Gabi was open on the wing. Nobody found him. He had his hands up.
money. Great fake by Donovan. Takes the jump shot, and it's off. Jeremiah not able to get his hands on it, so it's still Red Raider ball.
Donovan looking for a foul call there. It would have been big, but ref missed it, I guess.
Xavier's inbounding. Puts it over to Monty. He had to shoot it. Oh, great rebound by Kenny.
Still Fitchburg ball. Good hustle.
Kenny Marta has been doing great on both ends of the floor, hustling for the Red Raiders as Blue Devils call a timeout. Score is 68-58 with 2 minutes remaining of this game. All right, we're out of the timeout called by the Blue Devils. Score is 68-58, 2 minutes remaining. The crowd's still hoping the Red Raiders can pull this comeback, and we all have faith that they can. Kenny takes it in. Foul called. He'll be going to the free throw line to take 2 shots.
Smart play. Get some foul shots in.
It hasn't been a bad game for the Raiders. They're doing well in the offensive end, but they just can't capitalize on the defense.
Best game I've seen them play all season.
And this is their toughest one, too. So he missed
Gotta
the
hit
first
these.
free throw.
Jeremiah getting the crowd up, looking for some noise.
It's been a great game for Jeremiah as well. See if Kenny can make this one. And the other one rolls out. Trayvon has it.
Jeremiah's open. I couldn't find him.
What a crossover. What a pass. And a block.
They call it a block. That's a tough one. Gabi set his feet. I don't know about that call. Should have been a charge.
It's been going Leominster way for this whole game.
It's 11 fouls.
They'll be taking the shots. I feel like this was probably not the main thing, but one of the main things that was killing the Raiders in this game, these free throws. They've had too many chances at the line. As he makes the first one, score is now 69-58. As Stevie checks back into the game. And he misses this one. Great rebound by Kenny. Gives it over to Donovan.
Good steal by
He
Jay.
turns it over. As he misses the wide open layup. They can't get rebounds.
Got to grab rebounds in that.
Three
chances.
rebounds.
3 chances at rebounds. Can't get a single one. That is what loses you the game right there.
Jeremiah missed the layup, but it did not matter because they still ended up getting the points. Score is 71-58, and we will get back after this timeout. All right, we're back in this off the Red Raiders timeout. They'll be inbounding the ball. Montgomery has it.
Better late than never to get some offense going.
Great pass to Donovan. Great defense there by Justin. Leominster now has it. Great defense there.
Someone's open.
Justin has it. Gets it right back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah makes a move. Gets right by him. Brian takes a 3.
Another 3 for Rivera. Or excuse me, Brian Perez.
He is 5 for 6 in the 3. And it was just in the 4th quarter. Score is 74-58. And I know the Raider crowd wants to come back, but from the looks of it, it's pretty hard. Brian Perez, what a quarter it has been for him. As Stevie makes the tray ball. Score is 61-74.
Gotta get a steal. Clock's running.
40 seconds remaining.
Now's not the time to wait.
Brian Perez was probably the player of the quarter because he
Player
was
of the game.
He was 5 for 6 at the 3. He gave the Blue Devils a huge lead, making big shots to give these guys the lead, and he looked unguardable from the 3. 15 points off the 3. Great shooting by the young man. As Justin Dada's at the free throw line, and he makes the first one. 75 to 61. 20 seconds remaining.
Sorry, ESPN.
And he makes the second one. 76 to 61. Kenny shoots the 3. And it's off.
That's all she wrote there.
13 seconds remaining.
Leominster heading out, their heads held high. Hopefully Fitchburg does the same despite the loss. This was a great effort from Fitchburg. What a game.
Leominster crowd is already leaving, knowing that they took the W for the day. Montgomery has it. And what a win for the Blue Devils. As Brian Perez again was 5 for 6 from the 3. What a game it was for Brian Perez, as he was the one that was killing the Raiders from the 3. And what a great game from both teams.
Well, we're back with another Fitchburg-Leominster matchup, and Leominster got a good win today, 76 to 61. How do you feel about it, Antonio?
You know, at the end of the day, they made the plays when it counted, and you know they executed it a lot better. And I feel Fitchburg is not very far behind. I feel that they're going to see him again. It's going to be in Leominster. They'll see him again, and you know it's going to be a good game. I feel Fitchburg's just got to do better on managing the ball. They had a lot of turnovers and a lot of easy points.
You can definitely. Oh, sorry.
A lot of fouls.
Yeah, you can definitely see them coming together, though. You can definitely see them just kind of merging to be a team instead of a bunch of individuals playing basketball. You see, you got George with 12, Stevie with 10, Julio with 9 points and 4 rebounds, Xavier with 7 points and 4 rebounds. He was a big player today. And then Kenny, 5 rebounds. I mean, all in all, they had a pretty good game for this Leominster, who has good chemistry, and they work very, very well together. So,
you know, I think one thing that really stuck out to me in this game was the resilience of the team playing until the final second, not hanging their heads at any point. And I feel that's going to help them go along down the season. You know, 0-3 is not where anyone wants to be, but
yeah,
you can definitely see each game they're getting better and better. It's only a matter of time before they bang out that win. And I feel they're there. The team's starting to mold. It's there. They just got to be better in ball control. You know, scoring the free throws. They had a lot of missed free throws. They got to take advantage of those free points. And at the end of the day, they just got to tune up the little things. It's nothing missing. It's not like nothing they can't work on in practice. Nothing they can't fix behind the scenes. It's all fixable stuff, and they're going to be a good team.
Yeah. Fun fact: in 2014, the FHS football team went 0-3 to start the season, and ended up beating the three best teams in probably the state: Brockton, St. John's, and then Leominster and Wachusett. And they ended up winning the district finals against Leominster in a 7-0 shutout. So I don't think 0-3 scares McCall at all. I think that just kind of thrives him. I mean, had a rough start to the season. 3 of probably the best matchups they're going to have. They have North Middlesex, which should be just a light little game, and we can just get a dub on our record and just take it from there. Or just looking for 10 wins at the end of the season.
Again, that's all you need. And again, as you were saying, 0-3 is obviously not where McCall wants to be, but he's going to find a way to put his team in the best position to win. You know, this team, they've been through a lot, and they thrive in the adversity. And at the end of the day, I think they're going to make the plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think that just playing as a team is a big thing, because I think they did that today. Leominster just got the other end of it, and I think Leominster's big man, whoever that was with the red shoes, dropped at least 30, and he played a good game. Leominster they're a good team. They have good chemistry. They have good coaching, and I'm excited to see what this future holds for Fitchburg. Really, we'll see them in February.
All right, that's all we got for tonight, folks. The final score was 76 to 61. The Leominster High takes the win here in Fitchburg, and we'll see you around.
Peace out.
Coach, that was a hard-fought game out there by both sides. You guys played a great game, probably the best game you guys have played all season, but came up short. What were some positives to take out of this game?
Positives, we're definitely getting better as a basketball team. We're a young team, young system. it's like it's starting to click for them. As you can tell, we didn't turn the ball over as many times as we did in the past couple games. So just their knowledge of our system and what we want in place is getting better.
The foul trouble was probably one of the biggest points in this game. How do you stop something like that?
Just you got to be disciplined. You got to tell the kids have to be disciplined by not reaching, slide their feet, get into position, and take a charge.
My last question will probably be Julio Torres had a great game. He had a lot of rebounds, was a great player inside. What do you have to say about his performance?
I thought his performance was very well. Julio is a game player, and when he decides to play, no one can stop him, and nobody's better than him. He just has to come and be consistent and bring it on a daily basis.
Appreciate it, Coach.
No problem.